Sometimes my days just seem to run together. I move from day to day trying to give all I have to my work, my home, my family, and friends. The to-do list never seems to be checked off, and while I may feel good about the things I did accomplish, I'm often thinking about what didn't get done and left feeling exhausted. When this happens, we can lose intentionality with the things and people that matter most to us. In Galatians chapter 6, verses 9 through 10, it says, "And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. So then, as we have opportunity, let us do good to everyone, and especially to those who are in the household of faith." I think Paul says this to the Galatians to encourage them after he just warned them about things that they should probably stay away from. Paul knew that the people in Galatia would be feeling overwhelmed with the responsibilities of building a life in Christ. You fathers out there, you guys have a significant responsibility on your shoulders. You work hard to provide, love, encourage, and lead your families. And in the midst of doing that, it's easy to feel worn down sometimes, isn't it? To feel like you're trying to do everything and yet somehow you're still falling short. But I challenge you in a similar way that Paul is challenging the Galatians, not to give up or to grow weary, but to keep doing good and to trust God with the results. I'm reminded of another passage in Ecclesiastes. It's actually chapter 11, verses 4 through 6. It says, "Farmers who wait for the perfect weather never plant. If they watch every cloud, they never harvest. Just as you cannot understand the path of wind or the mystery of a tiny baby growing in its mother's womb, so you cannot understand the activity of God, who does all things. Plant your seed in the morning and keep busy all afternoon. For you don't know if profit will come from one activity, maybe another, or maybe both." And so I encourage you guys to spend intentional time seeking God. Be the best employee or boss you can be. Continue to be intentional with your wife and children. Go on dates, play with your kids, supporting them in their hobbies. Come to church, serve others, seek out other believers who can encourage you and that you can spur on as well. You may not realize it, but who you are, the way you love, encourage, and lead is impacting not only the present, but for generations to come. So do not grow weary of doing good. You have what it takes.